To set up flyaway operations, you will need the harness bag, the flyaway bag, and the Stokes basket. Equipment inside the Stokes basket includes webbing for tying a patient harness, Aztec device, backboard, attendant straps for low-angle rescues, a tagline bag, and a Miller board. The flyaway bag includes two 60-foot life safety ropes tied together with a double longtail bowline. Between the rope bag and the bowline knot are two carabiners connected to prusiks used to connect the system to the ladder tip. After the bowline, at the end of each rope are two carabiners connected to prusiks that are used as secondary belay lines to connect to the rescuer and the patient. To begin the operation, the engineer will move the ladder to the side of the truck to allow rescuers to connect the flyaway system to the ladder tip. Using the prusiks closest to the rope bag, extend the ropes to an equal and desired length. Ensure there is enough rope to reach the victim. Remove the locator strap prior to connecting to the system. Avoid throwing the strap on top of the ladder, as this can cause the strap to become stuck, leading to ladder damage when the ladder is moved. To connect the system to the ladder tip, begin with wrapping webbing around the top rung and connecting both carabiners with attached prusiks through both ends of the webbing and through the eye of the bar. Tie a figure 8 on a bight just behind each prusik to serve as a redundancy and connect each one to the corresponding carabiner. Reload the excess rope into the rope bag and secure it to the top section of the ladder. Do not attach it to any of the lower ladder sections. When setting up a flyaway operation, it is critical to make sure there is not a load on the rungs, as the ladder is not designed for that. Ensure the load is entirely on the connecting bar and that there's a small gap between the webbing and the carabiners, as shown. Rescuer will need a Class 3 harness and an attached Aztec device. Connect the Aztec device to the rescuer's waist to serve as the main attachment point. Ensure you can pull the rope toward you, as you will need to adjust when flyaway operations begin. Connect the secondary belay line at the end of the flyaway rope system to your chest. Take up slack as needed. Utilizing the included Delta link, connect the litter ring and the other end of the rescuer's Aztec. Then add the double longtail bowline positioned at the top of the Delta link as follows. Adjust the length of the Aztec as necessary. All equipment attached to rescuer, Stokes basket, and ladder tip should be safetied prior to commencing operations. When using hand signals, make sure to communicate with the engineer prior to operations about agreed upon signals and/or radio frequencies. Make sure to use large movements so the engineer can see them. Prior to operations, consider using a tagline to prevent Stokes basket spin. Communicate with the engineer and bring the ladder up until you can load the system by sitting down. Then remove the slack from your belay by moving the prusik up the line. You can adjust your position using your Aztec device while in the air. Be sure to move your belay prusik as you go and reload any excess rope that is removed from your Aztec rope bag. If patient begins to vomit, you can push the stokes away from you to protect the patient's airway.